Many people living with diverticulosis or a history of diverticulitis flare-ups often wonder about the specific foods they eat. It is natural to look closely at your diet, trying to understand what might help or hinder your digestive health and how to avoid discomfort. Regarding red meat, current scientific evidence does not definitively establish it as a direct trigger for diverticulitis flare-ups. The relationship between red meat consumption and diverticular disease is complex, and it is not as straightforward as once thought for many other foods. For a long time, doctors advised people with diverticulosis to avoid foods like nuts, seeds, and popcorn, believing small particles could get stuck in diverticula and cause inflammation. However, more recent research has largely debunked this idea, showing these foods are generally safe and may even be beneficial due to their fiber content. Similarly, the role of red meat is still being explored. Some studies suggest a potential association between high consumption of red meat, especially processed red meat, and an increased risk of developing diverticular disease or experiencing diverticulitis. This might be due to its impact on gut microbiota, inflammation, or the lower fiber content compared to plant-based diets. The exact mechanisms are not yet fully understood, and the research often focuses on long-term risk rather than immediate flare-up triggers. Instead of strictly avoiding red meat, it is generally recommended to focus on a balanced diet rich in fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. If you choose to eat red meat, consider leaner cuts and consume it in moderation. Pay attention to how your body reacts to different foods, as individual tolerances can vary widely. Keeping a food diary can be a helpful tool to identify any patterns specific to your own body. It is important to remember that personalized medical advice is always the best approach. Dietary recommendations can change as new research emerges. For example, the previous advice to avoid seeds and nuts for diverticular disease has been updated based on more current understanding. This highlights the importance of discussing your specific dietary concerns with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian who can offer tailored guidance based on your medical history. Ultimately, managing diverticulitis involves a holistic approach. While red meat may be part of a healthy diet in moderation, prioritizing a high-fiber intake and understanding your unique triggers are key. This empowers you to make informed dietary choices that support your digestive health and help minimize the risk of future flare-ups.